know, the fans, they got a lot of questions. Also, you know, these are the people on the air. Also, you know, you had a song called "Tell It All."
Oh yeah.
So we want you to tell it all. You know, you mentioned something with Jim Jones as far as he thought you leaked something out with Ludacris, and have you spoke to Jim Jones?
Yeah. I seen Jim recently in Jersey. You know what I mean?
Cause y'all had good chemistry on that song. So y'all was shocked at that song.
They both was doing our thing, but shout out to Jim Jones. We well, you know, when we got Pop Champagne started, you know, everything was. I was young, everything was moving fast, a lot of things was happening, you don't really have control over it, and sometimes, you know, artists have little falling outs, you don't really know, you know, what it's about, or it's just certain things, a lot of things just happen real fast, you have no control over them, sometimes people get slighted, but don't really know what's happening, so, you know, we had a little fallout for a minute, but then, you know, everything cool now, shout out to him, shout out to Joel Santana.
And also, you know, you produced for Nicki Minaj, you did the I Get Crazy.
Yeah, shout out to Nicki.
You did the Little Kim song as well.
Yeah.
So, you know, what's your feedback on that? Because they had a little feud, and as you doing, you know, beats for both of them, what's your take on that situation, their little feud they was going through?
I say both of them are very talented artists. You know, when two talented people are, you know, hot, it's just like it's just like a matter of time for y'all to, you know, either get up and do great things or crash. You know what I mean? So I guess for them, they crash. But, you know, I'm cool with Kim. Shout out to Kim. I'm cool with Nicki. You know what I mean? Nicki was on the $20 remix. Yeah, I never heard that before. So, you know, I just think it's just two great people who you ever going to connect and do big things, or y'all just going to collide.
So where has Ron Browz been, you know, because we know you have all these hits and people was just like, where's Ron Browz? They even thought you retired or something. But I mean, I know you was doing other stuff. Let the people know as far as
I've been touring. Like, I've been touring. I was in Japan, in Africa twice, been in Germany. Like, I just been touring. Like, once you start going on the road, you see how much people appreciate your music outside of where you from.
Right.
So, you know, I was basically for like 2-3 years. I've just been off and on the road.
Really getting that A-Rap money, man.
Yeah, off and on the road, just doing big shows and, you know, just enjoying the success, and at the same time I was trying to stay grounded. So every chance I get, I'm back home in the studio recording and, you know, working on material.
Definitely.
That's where I've been. I ain't been hiding under a rock or nothing. I just been on the road. Now I'm back. I'm here to put out a new project. Equilibrium 2 is coming. So
can you elaborate a little bit on it?
Equilibrium 2 is like it's like something you must have. Just like your Reasonable Doubt, your Illmatics, your Ready to Die. I'm comparing it to those 3 LPs. You know what I mean? Because this is something I wrote from the heart. There's no auto-tune on there. It's just straight street records. I feel like I owe the street staff, I owe the fans this, I owe myself this. You know what I mean? This is a big project, man.
It's gonna have what features? Are you gonna have?
No features on there.
No features, straight me.
Straight me, all me from the heart.
And when can people expect this?
Y'all can expect this like
they waiting.
They waiting.
I
can expect this like in I say, like, you know, like 3 weeks a month. 3 weeks a month, man. It's gonna be out. I'm just gonna put it out.
Where are they gonna be able to get this?
You gonna be? I'm going old school. You're gonna be able to find this at a mom's and pop store, somebody's store, iTunes, out somebody's trunk. You might come to 27th Street. I might have some right here. Some kids might have them. It's gonna be everywhere. You're gonna need this album, man. It's a must-have. You gotta have it.
Definitely, man. We know you're doing a lot. They even said, you know, you was doing some movies.
Okay, yeah. I'm actually working on a movie for the Equilibrium Part 2. It's gonna be a mini movie. All the records gonna have a video to them. Shout out to M5, he directed. He's gonna be doing some directing. Shout out to Neff with Monster Films. He's gonna be doing some directing. It's gonna be a classic project, man. I like to act, you know. We did the Money Ave movie. If y'all need to see that, y'all can go to 127, between 127 and 126 in Links Avenue, and pick that up.
And this movie, what exactly is going to focus on?
The Equilibrium too?
Yes.
It's gonna be based around the records.
Do that, okay?
Hey, it's gonna be based around the records, you know, real life situations. So yeah, I got a record out right now called Seeing Doubles featuring Petey Crack. Shout out to Philly, shout out to Petey. That's crazy. Shout out to Shorty Low, got a record called Main Event with Shorty Low for Atlanta. I'm just going to tackle all the markets and stuff.
You were speaking, you got Smack Red Cafe.
Oh, Smack Red Cafe.
How did that come about, man? How did that come about?
Me and Red, you know, doing shows. When I was on the road, me and Red did a couple shows together. So it's just, you know, when you see artists, it's just like, yo, let's do something. We just get it done. There's no funny business. Like, you know, if we rap and we do music, that's what we do. So it shouldn't be a problem to do records. That's how a lot of great records came out back in the day. So I try and keep the same formula, you know, vibing with different artists from the 5 boroughs and different places, different, you know, towns, states.
Gotta unite.
Yeah.
You know, but as far as you've been in the business for a while. What kind of advice can you give someone that's trying to come up?
First of all, as a producer, you gotta keep your ear to the street, be creative. That's the most part about it. Just being creative, taking risks, and have a lawyer. Get a lawyer. You know what I mean? A good lawyer. Make sure your paperwork right. Because if your paperwork right, there's no way you could get jerked. You know what I mean? If you know your paperwork, know your rights as an artist. You know learn about what's publishing. If you don't know, get a book or go online, learn what's publishing. You know, BMI, get with BMI, ASCAP, you know, these different companies, and educate yourself. Don't think you know everything. Just really educate yourself on the business, because you definitely could get jerked if you don't know. Take heed to the business part. It's music, business. 90% business, 10% music.
You heard that? You know what he's talking about. He got more heat for y'all, man. So y'all pay attention. He's about to turn up New York City again.
Yeah, I'm about to turn it up.
I mean, even international, man. You heard where he was at, exotic places and everything. So y'all stay tuned. I appreciate you coming through.
No problem, man.
Appreciate that. Make sure y'all get that.
Equilibrium 2. Make sure y'all get that. It's gonna be a classic, like I said. You gonna put it in. After you listen to your Reasonable Doubts, you're Ready to Die, your Illmatics, then it's this, Equilibrium 2.
Man, step your pen game up, man, for real. You heard the comparisons, man. Y'all stay tuned, man, KTV.
Okay. Yeah, what's up, y'all? It's your boy Browz, a.k.a. the Ether Boy. Shout out to KTV Team Stars.
It was one night only, we would party and chill. When I met this girl who said she could help make me feel like never before, and she opened the door. She said, here you go, baby, now swallow this pill. I said, nah, I'm not even about that. She said, try, it's only a nightcap. I said, fuck it, what's the worst that can happen? She said, exactly, baby, and continued with her smirking. But little did I know, shit was laced with a little bit of roe. So now I'm sweating, and to top it off I'm rolled. Her name was Molly, but at the time I had forgotten. She was sweet, but at the same time rotten. My sense of time fucked, I feel like it's stopping. But damn, I feel so good. I'm thinking to myself, this how life really should be. So I'ma get a little more. Call my pharmacist to meet me at the store. And I'm like, yo, this thing's here's the shit. How much do you want for a couple of hits? And since that day I've been lost, paying my life as the biggest fucking cost. But to me it's all worth it, cause in my brain I'm no longer worthless.